Hi Pisces, and welcome to my page, The Wright Guidance. My name is Lisa, and I'm here to bring you a first half of January love and relationship reading. I will be working with two decks for your angels and guides to help choose cards to communicate to you any information they find will be absolutely helpful to you this month. For those of you new to the channel, you're very, very welcome here, and I'm so pleased that your guides are trusting me to bring this information to you. We'll work with the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue, and then my favorite, I wanted to turn it up right, the love pack. Okay, so I will be turning the camera down, but this reading will be done in two parts. The first will be me channeling any messages your guides want to bring through, where you will feel what resonates with you and what doesn't. Of course, there's not going to be 100%, and some of you resonate with the whole bloody reading. Okay, the second part will be me asking your guides to pull out groups of cards about how they feel about you, and you will be able to pick that group of cards that you find your intuition is directly matched with, and then you'll be able to hear communication that way as well. So I'm excited about bringing these new readings to my channel, and again, offer me feedback as always. All right, so let's find out. So for the sign of Pisces, hello to all my Pisces, and you're very, very welcome here. What information can we bring through for Pisces using two decks, the Romance Angels, but first this love pack? What do Pisces need to hear for the first half of January, please? Those of you in partnership, you can watch your partner's reading as well. That will help you to get some really amazing guidance for your first half together. As a life coach, I'm really, really big on you guys having the best relationship possible. So you'll hear me get a little coachy on you sometimes. So tough noogies. All right. So as you can see, I kept the cards face down because I channel in the messages. The little white fluff ball right there, that's Rocky. He moves about and sleeps and does all kinds of things. So you'll see him in my videos always because he's always close by mama when I'm channeling. All right. So Romance Angels. First message coming in is this is a past life relationship and you've known each other before. It says you've known each other before. Yes. Now, when we come here to this earth school and we come here to have another life, and we've had multiple lives here, okay, and maybe across other dimensions, of course, but we come here to learn something, and you come here with specific partners, karmic relationships, because in relationships when we learn the most about ourselves, and in the relationship that you're in or will find yourself in, for those of you who are single, the relationship that's coming is you're going to have an immediate attraction to this person, and they're going to feel so incredibly familiar to you because you've known each other before, because it's a past life relationship. Okay. Interesting. This is the message of loving yourself first. Being self-care is obviously your guide's message to you, but it's saying your self-respect. Listen, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Not being as available. So many guys are talking one at a time. Not being so available. Okay. What they I'm going to teach some relationship. Okay. So those of you who are dating, and if that person's asking you out and you're always, yes, yes, I'll make it happen. No, no, no. You can say, I'm sorry, I'm busy. I'm going out with friends that day. Don't be so readily available, and don't be a yes man. Don't be a yes woman all the time. Okay. You having interests and having a schedule and having, hobbies and things that you take part in, I want you to make sure, and so do your guides, want you to make sure for this January, if going to the gym is important, or going to classes is important, or taking new classes is important, fill up your schedule. Don't worry about not having time for dating. It'll happen. It will. But this person will respect that. They'll respect that. And they don't necessarily want to see you every day anyway, and they don't necessarily want you to always say yes to them, because they want to feel like you've got something else going on too. So that's what loving yourself first means, and that doesn't matter if you're coupled or single or dating. Get your schedule full and make sure that there's things that you want to do. And for those of you who are coupled, ask your partner, is there anything you want to do? Is there any courses you want to take? Are there any hobbies? Keeping your schedule apart so that you guys are whole people coming together in relationship, people who have interests separate, Going out with friends, making sure, that your guy or girl, sees their friends. Very, very important. Make sure you encourage that too. Say like, I'll watch the kids. For those of you who are partnered up with families, why don't you go out with the girls? Why don't you schedule something next week? Go out with the girls or go out with the guys or go out with your friends or guys and girls, whatever the hell the dynamic is. Okay. Wonderful. So the third card from the Romance Angels is the card of the honeymoon. Okay. This is taking a trip together, planning a trip together, or, those of you who are getting married in January, enjoying some holiday time together. This is a really important message. Okay. This is just about, creating an environment, going away maybe for a second honeymoon, maybe even planning something or talking to your partner. Like, why don't we plan something that's a getaway without, those of you who have kids, without the kids, like, let's have a second honeymoon. That will really excite your partner to let them know that, like, work within your financial means. Those of you might even just ask the grandparents to watch the kids for the weekend and just have a staycation and make it very romantic and grab all your favorite foods and have wine and have intimacy and have all that. Okay. Those of you who are single, you might meet someone on vacation. This could even mean an indication like you should, go away and go and still, put yourself in romantic environments, because that's maybe where you might meet someone. Okay. And let's consult the love pack now. I'm like, really? Oh shit. Okay. Not everything is going to resonate with you. Okay. But this is the card of manipulation, and this is the card of, someone being the puppet master. And I'm going to say it's going to piggyback a little bit off that card that's called Love Yourself First. The person doesn't want you to be the yes man or the yes woman. They don't want you to always allow them to not manipulate you, but to call the shots. You know what I mean? Don't let your partner call the shots all the time. Say you're busy, say you've got something else going on, or tell your partner, I'm going back to school, I need to take a night class, or I need to go back to the gym, or I'm taking yoga at night. And, don't allow one or more person to have control in the relationship. Okay. That's really what that's about. Okay. Suggestion for adventures. Okay. Going on adventures, creating adventure. Okay. Going and having, so I'm in Toronto, Canada, right? Going to the closest city and having, being a tourist in your own city, you know how fun that is? Going on different wine tours or going for a food tour, or like here we have what's called Winterlicious, and all the beautiful restaurants. They put together a really amazing menu, and maybe you can do restaurant jumping. Maybe you can, again, being a tourist in your own city is having small local adventures for those of you who can't financially maybe execute, what they were saying as a honeymoon, but that honeymoon and adventure card would be piggybacking. So maybe some of you are thinking to go to Africa. Wouldn't that be something? Having an actual, look how cute that card is, a safari. That would be wonderful, wouldn't it? Oh, this card. It's the card of orgasm and bringing some fireworks to the bedroom. Even for my singles, means, the next relationship that's coming in could be fireworks in the bedroom. Your intimacy could be off the charts. Your connection with that person could be really, really strong on an emotional level. Okay. So this is, can you create the environment for fireworks to go off in the bedroom? Sure you can. Sure you can. Sure you can. All right. Pisces. Truth. The card of truth. And this could be you or a partner, or in the next relationship, giving the key to your heart, the person giving you the key to their heart and trusting you, okay, with something that they've been holding back. And it could be feelings. It could be, sharing your truth in a situation, saying, you know what, I've never really asked for my needs to be met. And maybe you're sharing, how you feel about them, on a more intimate level. And maybe that's going to help your bond to deepen, I would say, for sure. So the person is taken back by your beautiful, intimate sharing, or vice versa, of course, because two people for a partnership. Okay. So in doing so, we'll allow this relationship, these people are floating on air, right? They're feeling like the relationship can't get any better. And for those of you single, you could, again, be coming into partnership with someone in January that you just have that connection with, and you can share your truth, and you can, be vulnerable with them. And when a relationship starts off with a dynamic of honesty and truth and sharing and bonding and having, maybe local adventures is how you guys have your dates, and not being always available to them because you need to have your own interests. It's very important for you to be a whole person too, coming in to share in a relationship dynamic, not you being 100% needy and allowing that person to have all the control of shots. Come in with like being whole and complete, and book yourself and have adventures and really love yourself. So when you come together in a partnership, you are both whole and complete people coming together in a relationship dynamic. That would be totally, totally healthy, right? All right. So I'd like to know how this person feels about my Pisces. Okay. So I'm asking for groups guides. Okay. Thank you. How do they feel about my Pisces? How do they feel about my Pisces? Okay, we're going to do 4 groupings apparently, so I just want you to watch the cards, okay? Now I'm going to ask, please, guides, if you could please put a love pack card that also brings in information about how they feel about my Pisces, please, for grouping number 1, please. How do they feel about my Pisces? Please, for group number 2. That was easy enough. For grouping number 3, how do they feel about my Pisces? Thank you. Apparently there's 2 cards for that one, okay? And for grouping 4, what do they feel about my Pisces? Also 2 cards, okay. Thank you. Thank you, guides. They are thebomb.com. Okay, so, sorry, let me go back down. Okay, grouping 1, grouping 2, grouping 3, grouping 4. Which one do you resonate with? Sprinkle the magic. Okay. Let's do this. All right, Pisces. Those of you who chose grouping number 1, your romance angel card. Whoa, this is in your face. In your face. Release your ex. Release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. And it's not, those of you who are married who are like, ex, what? Clear your energy. Clear. Okay. Anything negative that you have going on in your life, any conflict maybe you have, any sore spot, let me just say that, any sore spot that you have, okay? This is how they feel about you. There is someone who is either interested in my single Pisces. This person can sense there's someone else in your orbit, and they are not going to come closer. I can promise you that, because they think that you're not either over someone, or they think you are still entertaining someone else, and you don't have the aura of being single. And that could be because you are harboring still some resentment, you're harboring some negativity, and there's something you need to clear, okay? My couples, this is how your partner feels about you, is that you're harboring resentment, you're harboring a negative experience that's not allowing this relationship to have fun and adventure and all those other cards that I got, the floating on air and the orgasms and all that other great stuff that came in. It's because your person sees you as having burdens that they can't get your attention because you're carrying around something else. So if you need to seek out, some counseling, some therapy to help you through a situation, or work with someone like myself who's a life coach and a life strategist to help you to sum it all up and create healthy boundaries and to put yourself first and to make self-care a big priority for you, then reach out to someone. So that way you present yourself with a clean energy, someone who's excited about life. Trust me, it is all about energy. Okay. And that's how the partner views you. Now, the love pack card that comes with that, how they see you is the erotic. They want to swing from the chandelier with you, Pisces. Okay. That's how the partner feels about you. That's how that person feels about you, is they're sexually attracted and they want to come closer in that way. But there's some burdens they see on their Pisces, and they just don't know how to penetrate that. They don't know how, they don't know how to get your attention because you're in a very negative space. So just be aware. It's an awareness piece, and that's what I'm here for. Okay. So let's move on to grouping number 2. Grouping number 2, you have the card. Now, this is how the person feels about you. Okay. This is how they feel about you. And they might feel that you are very codependent on them, or that you have codependency tendencies, which, they're unhealthy. And all of us have, less than favorable aspects about ourselves and how we love, or, maybe we put other people first And again, you got that other card. The other card that came in was the card of control. And you could be very controlling in the relationship, and that's how that person feels. Or maybe they feel like they're controlling the relationship and you're the yes person. Yes, sure, yeah, whatever. And they want you to have, they want you to be assertive. They want you to have boundaries. Okay. And they want for you to share in what you want. Okay. If you need help through something, if you have an addictive tendency and you need help through something, then you need to ask for that help. Maybe because how they feel about you though, but they could have addictions or behaviors that are affecting your dynamic. Okay. They could, for those of you single too, and you're curious about how this person sees you, is that they might not be able to offer you anything right now. Maybe they're healing through something, or maybe they think you need healing through something. So you're going to take from what I just said, how it resonates. Okay. And let's see what else piggybacks. Yeah. Okay. So pain. Okay. So this is how the person sees you, right? So they might see that you're heartbroken and in pain or processing something. Okay. Or maybe someone's guide just says, maybe you play the blame game. Maybe you blame others for how you're feeling. And that's a codependent behavior. Okay. So they could see that you're not focusing on love. You're not focusing on, and they might not see an opportunity to have the love life they want with you because they see either you're in pain or you're codependent on living in an environment of blame or in pain or in negativity. And you need to correct. You need to course correct. RFN, right fucking now. You need to course correct because you don't want anyone to see you as being a victim, being in pain, being someone who's not perfect, whole, and complete, and who has a beautiful, clean, bright, white aura. If you need to work with someone to heal you, if you've got company benefits, you can see a therapist, you can see a counselor, you can see a psycho, whatever you need. You can see someone like me who does life coaching to help you to process everything you've learned so far and to make really great goals and set yourself up for an amazing fucking 2020. This is January. That's what this is all about for you. It's a smack. Course correcting, not negative, just how people are seeing you. Okay. So package number 3, interesting. Religious factors. It says your love life is being affected from your religious beliefs. Okay, your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this is how they feel about you. Those of you who are single, the person who you're interested in could be a completely different religious background than you. Their upbringing can be completely different than you, and they don't know maybe how you'd accept that. Maybe yours is so different from them, and they don't know if you guys can, that's the thing. Like, I mean, here in Canada, my parents are immigrants, right? Like we have and that's what makes this country so fucking great is we've got everybody represented. And the thing is, if you're concerned about coming together with someone, or you're concerned about this relationship dynamic because you have your culture has a belief about what love and relationship looks like, what does it mean to you? This person who's interested in you, or this person who this is how they see you, is your spiritual path or upbringing getting in the way of them loving you the way that they want to? Just a question. You got 2 love pack cards. Let's see how else they feel about you. Okay. Here's the thing. This person wants to offer love. Okay. There's the opportunity for love. Okay. They want to offer it. This is how they feel about you. But perhaps the family or the religious beliefs or the background, the cultural background is getting in the way here. Now, because we have people who watch all over the world here on YouTube, obviously in certain countries, it's a really big problem maybe, right? And you just want to love this person, or this person just wants to love you. But perhaps that's getting in the way. Okay. Now, interesting. You guys got the card of the villain. Now, if this is how the person sees you, they could maybe say, okay, the person I'm interested in, which is you, has a different religious background or cultural belief, and I don't know if I can love them because of that. And maybe they're concerned that the family would put a stop to the relationship, that the family wouldn't support. Maybe their family won't support them loving you. I don't know. You're going to have to tell me in comments or send me an email. about how this is resonating. So very interesting, this whole part. But this is how they see it. This is how they see is that, you know, one person's going to get railroaded here, or the chances of them getting heartbroken in this relationship with you is high. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I want to move on to package number 4. Group number 4 is an attraction, how they feel about you is they're attracted. And it says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So they want to enjoy more time with you, or your partner, your spouse, the person you're interested in. There's a mutual attraction there, and they want to spend more time with you. So you need to create an environment for a date, or, you know, if you're the man and you're curious if this woman is interested in you, you need to ask her out. Notice I didn't say girls ask the guy out. No, let him come to you. But of course, same-sex relationships, whatever you like. But it's about like coming together for a date, partners. Enjoy the moment together. Bring more of a time where you feel beautiful and handsome. And when you're sitting in front of your partner, that there is that attraction when you see your partner looking their best. So maybe a romantic night out when you guys dress up, however you like your person. Okay. The love pack cards that came with that is the card of intimacy. So how they feel about you is they want more intimate times with you. They're very, very attracted to you, Pisces. Okay. More intimacy, more time for intimacy, just the two of you. So away from the kids, for those of you who have them. The other card, that this is how they feel about you. They feel that you're needy. They could be needy on you too, right? So I believe I've already mentioned the fact that you need to have your own deal. You need to have your own schedule where you have your interests, you have your dance classes, you have your courses, whatever's important to you. You fill your cup, okay? Because you can't just expect your partnership to be the be all and end all in making your life grand. You have to be grand. You have to be on your own 2 feet. Your self-care game has to be on point. Your health game has to be on point. Your interests, your time with your friends. Book yourself stupid full this January so that person doesn't see you as being needy and dependent on them for the excitement in your life. Okay? So I hope this reading has helped you, Pisces. Give me feedback, subscribe to my channel, share it, and watch your partner's video as well to help you to put your best foot forward this January. I look forward to seeing you soon. Ciao.